oyster cult?
No, I don't have any blue oyster cult. I ate 34 pairs last time around. Where were you? I was that close to working at 7-Eleven, you know.
Welcome to my channel. This is JC Rocket Metal Reviews. My name is John, and today is officially my first new album review of the year 2020. I got my Los Pollos Hermanos t-shirt. I bought this in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, and thought it was appropriate because, you know, Sammy Hagar, he owns a restaurant in Cabo San Lucas. So that's pretty cool. So today I'm doing Sammy Hagar in a Circle. So this is his new band. It's kind of like a super group. It has Michael Anthony of Van Halen, Vic Johnson, he's a guy who worked with Sammy in the past, Jason Bonham, he's the son of the legendary Zeppelin drummer. Now they named the band The Circle because it's like Sammy Hagar's taking his career and it's kind of like going like full circle. So that's why I call it The Circle. Now this means his other band Chickenfoot is kind of like put on hold at the time. But The Circle began touring in 2014. They recorded a live album, At Your Service, in May 2015. They released a studio album, The Space Between, on May 10th, 2019. That particular album debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200. Now it's 2020, there's a pandemic, they're all on lockdowns, quarantine, and all that. So these guys decided to record like a bunch of cover songs, but they do it remotely. So they have one original song and then a bunch of other covers. They did it like over a period of 8 months. A few of these were released on YouTube already. But they decided to make an album. So in a statement, Sammy Hagar, I'm sorry, the pronunciation police is going to appear if I pronounce these things incorrectly. But anyway, Sammy said, when we first started doing these lockdown sessions, it was only meant to stay in touch with the fans until we can get back on the road again. But as the weeks and months drew on, it also became a fun way for us to keep the band together musically and creatively. So that was a pretty nice thing for him to say. Few of the tracks were already released on YouTube, like I said, but the final sessions is available. Now the album is available for streaming as of right now, but the physical copies are going to be out on the 18th, I think. If I'm incorrect, just let me know in the comments. All right, let me go through the tracks. Okay, the first track is Funky Feng Shui. This is the only original track on the album. Not too long, it's 1 minute and 13 seconds. Just a nice rock jam. It's fun. Has that classic Sammy Hagar sound. But, it doesn't really go anywhere after that. Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who. Now, I grew up with this song. The Who's next album came out the year I was born. I had it as a kid. I had, the album, the record, the vinyl, whatever you want to call it. I thought it was like weird, like guys pissing on a wall, but whatever. This cover, it's a little stripped down, about 2 minutes. Not bad. I like the original better. Number 3 is Good Enough. This is a Van Halen cover. So this one appeared on the 5150 album. It stays true to the original. I think it might suffer a little in the sound mix. The vocals are a little muddled, but it's a fun track. So number 4 is Three Little Birds. This is a Bob Marley song. It's a cover version. It sounds a lot different than the original. Kind of sounds like a bar band playing, a Bob Marley set. I get the songs were recorded at a distance, but this was only a short song, only 2 minutes. Number 5, Whole Lotta Rosie by AC/DC. I think this one is very faithful to the original. Sammy Hagar has a really perfect voice. He can pull off AC/DC, which is not really an easy thing to do. It's a decent cover version. It suffers the same problem as the rest of the album. It's a little short. That's pretty much it. Track 6, For What It's Worth. This is a Buffalo Springfield song. I think it's a decent job. I like the unplugged sound they achieved on recording this. I like the percussion, the guitars. It sounds pretty good. Track 7 is Keep on Knockin'. This is a Little Richard song. It's a short song, only minute and a half. They took a Little Richard song. They made it sound like a rock band. So that's about all I can say for that one. Track 8 is Right Now by Van Halen. So this is another Van Halen song. This is from the Unlawful Carnal Knowledge album. This version sounds a lot different than the original, and I think it's a good thing. I like how it sounds. It's a good cover. Has a really nice unplugged feel, and probably one of the best songs on the album. Track 9, Don't Tell Me What Love Can Do. Another Van Halen track off of the Balance album. Still faithful to the original. One of the longer tracks. It's almost like 3 minutes. And it sounds good. It sounds like a recording of like an old Van Halen, like something from like a live album. Track 10, Sympathy for the Human. This is an old Sammy Hagar song. It's from the Sammy Hagar and Wabaritas album. Now, I'm not really familiar with the original song, so I'm not really going to say too much more about it. And track 11 is Heroes. This is an original David Bowie song. It's been covered many times. First time I heard it was from the Godzilla soundtrack in the late 90s, and that version was done by the Wallflowers. There's a Motorhead cover I like. This cover's not bad, but I think I like the Wallflowers version the best out of all of them. So, in conclusion, like I said, my first new release I'm reviewing in 2021. I kind of wish I can give it more praise, but it's an okay covers album. The mixing was not too great, and the songs are short. They probably could have just left a couple versions on YouTube, and instead of like trying to make a whole album out of it. I think the band is good. They're talented musicians. I look forward to hearing, another studio album from them in the future. But I think this is just a project they did based on the situation. I really don't want to give it a bad score, but I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And I would recommend it just if you're like a really hardcore Sammy Hagar fan. But otherwise, probably really not that great of an album. So let me know what you think. If you've heard it on YouTube, let me know in the comment section. And let me close this out. So please like, subscribe. I upload like pretty much every day rock and metal reviews. I've been getting some classic rock, and I do like different topics and stuff. So check out my other videos right up there, and some other cool stuff I'm showing. And until then, I will see you soon, and I'll see you in the next one.